I work at Etsy. Who here has heard of Etsy? Sweet. We are turning 3 years old this week, and we just registered our 1 millionth user yesterday. So we're pretty excited. For those of you who maybe haven't heard of Etsy, it's a website to buy and sell anything handmade. And it's really, really affordable and easy to do so on Etsy. Our mission is to help people make a living making things. So what do I do for Etsy? Did I invent Etsy? What's going on here? No, I didn't invent Etsy. It's pretty freaking awesome, but I work just for the Etsy teams, which is Etsy's Street Team program, which is a guerrilla marketing program where you can meet up with other people on the site, other sellers, based on location or what you make or what your general interests are. Do you own a beagle? Because there's a beagle street team for people who own beagles and sell things on Etsy. Perhaps maybe this will influence you as a buyer. So how does this relate to Philadelphia? What am I doing here at Ignite Philly? Well, basically, I've been thinking a lot about this mission to help people make a living making things. Since I do run the Etsy teams, one of the things I have done is run the Philadelphia Etsy team for a couple years now. What I've noticed from talking to people on the Philadelphia Etsy team, and just in my personal experience noticing, is that it's kind of hard to start a small business. And it's kind of hard to start a small business if you don't have the means to getting to the machines and things that you need to start your small business, because a lot of really awesome handmade things need really awesome machines to make those things. Not machines in like robots that make them, that would be not handmade. Machines in like things that help you do things, such as like a spinning wheel or a kiln or something that helps you make really cool jewelry, or presses to do letter pressing, things to help you make ceramics, light woodworking machinery, sergers to make clothes. And basically, what I've been thinking is that I don't really want all of these things in my house. But I don't really want to go off to a studio and work by myself. And so I think that the idea is that you go to like a gym for making things. You go, I don't want to have an elliptical in my house, but it doesn't mean I don't want to exercise. And so you go to a place where you can use these machines because you know how to use them. All you have to do is just show up and bring your stuff and make stuff. So you go and you can make someone else's space your workspace, and you work with these other people that are also making things, and it's a community of people who want to make things, and some of them will make a living making these things, and some of them will just do so because they love to do it, and also as a fringe benefit get to sell them online and somewhere like Etsy, which is kind of the best place to sell things online. And so that's my big idea, because I think Philadelphia is the next great city, and I think that this is really something that is actually very feasible here. I don't think it's feasible in a lot of cities. I think that Philadelphia kind of affords the opportunity to have really awesome spaces and to have really amazing people doing really dynamic and creative things in those spaces. And this is what I hope will happen one day. So if you think that you can help me make this happen, you should email me. And I have lots of cards and things. I have really fancy hand printer letterpress cards that you can come up and get from me after. They're very pretty. But also you can email handmakerphilly@gmail.com if you would like to be a part of this. I hope you've enjoyed the slides. I haven't looked at them one bit. The last slide, I don't know how far away from it we are. The last slide shows, oh, we're pretty close. The last slide actually shows, it's a pretty old visualization, but it was done by our Flash guru in Albuquerque. And it's basically an image of if every Etsy user, I think it was about 6 months ago, is represented by one little pixel at a very low opacity, like 25%, around the world. This is what a world map would look like. So, should be up there in a minute. That's at the Etsy Labs in Brooklyn, which is where Etsy is headquartered. And I just go up there once a week. I don't always sew with ladybug sunglasses on. That was just a special photo op. Fort Greene, downtown Brooklyn. And that's Etsy at night. So thank you very much.